Welcome to the 2020 Imaginecup America Regional Final. Your 3 minutes starts now.
SnapSort is an intelligent trash sorting assistant that tells people how to sort trash correctly. When the users walk up to the bins, SnapSort will show the category of each item in real time.
We chose this topic because this is a problem we face every day. There's always a confusion when we try to sort trash. And we came from different places with different rules, and it makes it more difficult for us. After we dig a little bit deeper in this problem, we found that this is not our small problem, but a nationwide or even worldwide problem. In the US, more than half of the recyclables cannot be recycled because of incorrect trash sorting. Disposing of these recyclables into landfill not only wastes the material, but also fill up landfills in a much faster pace.
We want to solve the problem by helping the users sort trash correctly in the first place. To foster actual behavioral change, we use a cutting-edge object detection model to make the sorting process easy and convenient. In the preliminary user testing at the University of Washington, SnapSort increased the sorting accuracy from 45% to 82%. Our team also advanced to the finals of the Microsoft Imaginecup competition and Alaska Environmental Challenge.
Thank you everybody for joining us and welcome to the 2020 Imaginecup America Regional Final. SnapSort from the US. Your 3 minutes starts now.
Proper waste sorting needs to be made easy and convenient. So I learned about this competition by coincidence. A friend from GIX shared her experience of participating in this competition, and everything sounded so exciting. So I immediately did some research and found out the deadline was only like 1 month away. I had to move fast. And I reached out to Joey and Cool in our program, and I was lucky that they were both very excited about this opportunity and were willing to give up their winter break to work on this project. And here comes the team, SnapSort. So for the software part, we started with a pre-trained object detection model to test out our concept. After we developed our first MVP, we started to collect our own dataset and improve the model. We collected trash images from various sources, labeled every image, and fine-tuned the parameters in the model to make it better recognize and categorize trash. At the same time, we reached out to key stakeholders in the waste management system to understand the industry and to identify our target buyers. With the help of GIX staff and faculty, we interviewed building janitors, property managers, facility managers, sustainability officers from different institutions. We realized that there are a lot of challenges before we can make this a profitable business. But we also encouraged by people's belief in sustainability and the unique sustainable culture on the West Coast.
With the fantastic makerspace at GIX, we had the resource to do rapid prototyping, and we created several iterations of our product. At first, we just put all the parts together with cardboard and tape. We tried out all kinds of sensors and microcontrollers. Our first working prototype had a 3D printed enclosure, so we can stick it on a wall. It looks like a real product. Later in the process, we also created a version with a larger screen, better computing power, and a nice acrylic enclosure. These resources allow us to explore various possibilities and help us figure out the best solution. Aside from the resources we got from GIX, another unique factor that contributed to the success of the project is the competition. With the eager to win the competitions, we devoted our winter break and spring break to work on this project. And the hard work pays off. We got selected as the finalist both in the Imaginecup Americas Final and the Alaska Environmental Challenge. We were thrilled to know that we can pitch our idea in Mexico City. However, the pandemic struck, our trip got canceled, and all the competitions became virtual events. We had to adjust our presentation, live demo, and even set up a virtual booth in my living room.
Now my teammates are going to show you how it works. Our product is designed to be installed in public indoor areas. When a user walks up to the bins, the screen will show the instructions immediately. Now we can see the bottle is recycled and the greasy pizza box is compost. When I first formed the team, I had no idea what I would get except for a lot of extra work. But it turns out that all the hard work was worthwhile. I can't express the excitement when I saw our first MVP working and the moment I learned that we advanced to the regional final. So I kept learning new things in the process. And I think the biggest takeaway for me is that be proactive to fight for what you want, to get the resources you need. You will be surprised by the support people are willing to offer if you show them your passion. People actually want to help. They want to see you succeed.
I learned how we can leverage the resources we have, including the resources we have in JAX, the resource from the open source community, and also ask for the resource from the University of Washington. I also learned how we can work together as a team. How can we fail fast and move fast to the next iterations? I really enjoy the process of participating in these two competitions.
The biggest lesson I learned during the process is figuring out all the aspects of building a good product. So in the beginning, we were kind of at a rush to figure out what's the problem, how big is the market, and what's the actual user pain point and how to change users' behavior. The competition actually pushed us a little bit forward about what's the business model and what's the revenue model, and like a little bit more about inclusiveness and accessibility. And also because we need to do the technology part, we have to consider about security, scalability, and how to use the right tool to do the things we want. So I think learning these different aspects of a project really help us expand our knowledge and help us practice how to build a good and ready to go to market product. That's a very valuable experience.